Hello, witches. Welcome back to Beginner Irish Witch, and today we are going to talk about the powerful ash tree. So, under Brehon laws, the ash tree was a chieftain tree, which means that it was of high status, okay? Ash would be commonly known as the wise old grandfather tree. Okay, so working with ash is an absolutely amazing tree to work with, and they grow huge, absolutely huge. One of the biggest trees in Ireland, native to Ireland, that I've come across. They grow up to, hold on, I'll have to look it up, 40 feet tall. They can grow up to 40 feet tall, okay? So the ash tree makes up the powerful trio. You'd have heard of it before, probably not understanding what you were hearing, but it makes up the powerful trio of oak, ash, and thorn, meaning hawthorn. And what this means is that when these three trees grow side by side or in close proximity to each other, it is considered a power spot, okay? Or a liminal space, in other words. And it is a portal to the other world, and it is highly associated with the fair folk. You do not cut down an ash tree, or it will it will not end well for you. So they say. In fact, we'll go straight into the properties in a minute, because what I'm about to tell you is going to lead into them. But one of the warding properties of the ash in old Ireland that was commonly used was to take leaves, their little helicopter berry things, and place them under the mattress of your child's crib. And this was believed to stop the fair folk. Sorry, I've sore throat, guys. This was believed to stop the fair folk from swapping your child out with a changeling. So it was warding from the fair folk, or protection from the fair folk, okay? Okay, so going straight into the properties, right, the ash, wow. Absolutely amazing tree to work with. I have many of them, I have to say. I have immense respect for them. They come second only to the oak tree. They have so many properties. I'm probably not even going to be able to list them all off, but you'll be able to find them if you go researching the ash yourself, which I hope you are doing, and not just taking my word on things. Go find out everything you can about it as well yourselves, okay? So, the ash tree. The ash tree is associated with knowledge, wisdom, spiritual growth, inner growth, justice workings, warding, protection, communication, and very, very, very popular in healing workings. Okay, now there's many more, but that's the ones that I would mainly use them for. And it's actually in old Ireland, and up till today, it's very common to make a talisman out of the wood of the ash and wear it around your neck for healing energy. Another tidbit that I don't hear many people talking about is ash would be very big in weather magic, using the wood and the leaves of the ash to call upon rain. Okay, very, very good to bring the rain if you ever need it. We don't really need to do that in Ireland, but if you ever need to do a spot of weather magic to call in the rain, ash is the tree to go to, okay? Staying with the weather, ash was considered to ward and protect against lightning strikes, and would be planted close to a house for this very purpose. Obviously, we can look at it like if it grew taller, it was going to attract the lightning strike away from the house to hit the taller object. But there's many stories of ashes, younger, smaller ashes, attracting the lightning strike, even among taller trees. So I'm not sure what the science is behind it, but there's definitely science behind it there. So as they say, never go under a tree in a lightning storm. And that came, I'm pretty sure, from don't go under an ash tree. Don't go under any tree, it's all dangerous. But definitely don't go under an ash tree. I'd have to go and look up the science of it, but they definitely do attract the lightning strikes, okay? Okay, so how you would take the ash tree Besides making your healing talismans out of the wood, would be with the young leaves, okay? You would dry them, you would powder them, you would take them against rheumatism, jaundice, very, very good for jaundice. It would be a laxative, it would be a diuretic, okay? Here's a little tidbit that many people don't know. The ash throughout all of time, not just in Irish culture, but in many cultures, is considered a very potent aphrodisiac. And it is the bark you would use there for that. The bark was also made into a tonic and applied to the scalp to get rid of pesticides or for itching, or for problems within the scalp area. The ash tree, I believe, is also the tree of life for the Vikings, if I'm correct. I'm not too sure, but I think I am. Just double check that. Don't take my word for it. So, ash trees, like the oak, are considered extremely lucky. So, if you get this is a stem here, right? Now, you can carry just one ash tree leaf with you if you want, but if you can get the stem where they all match up, like in the picture there, and fold it up and carry it around in your pocket, it is said to bring immense luck to you. So, it is a luck charm as well. So the last thing I got, there is a lot about the ash, and as I said, I will go back to things again and give more information on them. But the last thing I'm going to talk about the ash is, in old Ireland, the binding properties of the ash. Okay, so some trees are better suited to trapping negative entities and spirits into them, healing. They all have different attributes. Okay, so the ash tree was a very popular tree to bind your child to. Now, today in Ireland, we will use any tree that we can when our child is born. We call it a birth tree, okay? And we bind our child to it. So as that tree grows big and strong, so too does our child. And we also can take things from the tree, make tinctures, oils, talismans, wards, things like that to protect our child. So the ash tree was a very, very popular tree to use for this. This could be because ash sap was very commonly used to strengthen newborn babies. They would be given a teaspoon every few days to keep them strengthened up and healthy. But this being an old Irish tradition would have been done with newborns. But today, remember, it does not matter what age you are or what age your child is. They can be bound to a tree at any stage of their life. So they could be 15 years old. You can still bind them to an ash tree or any tree, okay? What it then becomes is an ally to whoever is bound to it. Obviously, you will have a working relationship with the tree. The tree will agree to this. You will do your divination. You will have built up a working relationship, a bond with the tree. The tree will then lend their protection to whoever is bound to it. And remember, when you have a working relationship with a tree, you don't just have to be at the tree can come to you, not physically. It's not going to lift up its roots and walk to you. The tree can come to you as an ally in the liminal, and it can protect you, it can ward you, it can do all that its properties have for you, okay? Ash is a very good ally to have. It is very wise, it is very knowledgeable, it is very powerful. I have many ash trees that I work with, and they embody power. Let me tell you, they are amazing trees. So get out there, find your ash and get bonding with them. Build up your working relationship with them, okay? So there you go. The ash tree.